Vietnamese and spring break barbecue. So in my car had, I spring break
We have a
barbecue.
bearing that's the same height as our bezel. I said if you get it all the way in, because obviously it helps facilitate your stone easing from one form into the other to fit it tight, which is the same height. But if I don't also all the way, what I usually do is put the stone in temporarily, put the bearing in, and then use the stone to push it to get it to the right height. And then whatever sticks out the back,
My sister
that
lived in
provides me with
Ketchikan,
roll
Alaska.
which I can face my solder and solder it together.
She said it was rained all the time, so she'd garden in the rain, and he'd have to buy like she's strange or something. It's the only time you could garden.
In the, just the
rain.
inside one. Yeah. That's perfect.
Perfection is an elusive goal.
Yeah.
It should be rather the best that you can possibly do. That's all that anyone can ask to do. I spent the first half of my career trying to pursue perfection. It just drives you nuts. There's no such thing. You're human. But rather it's the best you can do. I just said to someone earlier, I said when I was 18 I knew everything. Now I'm old, at 68 and I know nothing. I'm too old to know everything.
Yeah.
But and it's okay, I don't have to know everything.
Yeah. The best I can do.
But what I do know, I know.
Yeah.
And that's why I said if I forget it, it's all logic, it's all common
Right.
sense to me, so I can recreate it. I know I can figure it out again if I have to.
Like all shapes of draw plates
Right.
and do a round one through the
And
draw
draw
plate.
plate.
In that case, I
Okay,
have
gotcha.
two marquees
But
I'm willing to
understand that
sell.
the reason that we have such an range of different settings is that some are more appropriate to different sizes or shapes of stones than others. So if I had small stones, maybe a little basket setting might be more appropriate than a bezel setting, or vice versa, depending on what the situation is. So I always have a selection of different possibilities, and I'll say which one makes the most sense. Remember that the first responsibility of a good setting is that it has to hold the stone securely. Second is that it should display it to advantage. You want it to look good. So if it's going to overwhelm the stone, it's not a good setting, even if it holds it securely. So I'll pick whichever one will hold the stone securely and display it well, so that I see mainly stone. That's what I want to see. It's not setting.
I got that.
But you know, I'm thinking, that makes sense with the round shipping and the marquee, because you can also.
And it looks like only four shapes, they were real weird. And that was quite a workshop. Very nice. How about this way?
Short sections by hand. To a point you can only.
Pushing it against the table, trying to draw plates.
Except for all the tools that you have to buy.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You have to buy a whole other set of.
It's funny, at the Chicago Expo, at the end of the 19th century, the late 1890 something, the Platinum Institute tried to popularize platinum, and they gave large amounts of platinum to jewelry artists to make these things. They made hand ornaments and stuff, large pieces of solid platinum, to try to popularize it, but because its color is kind of grayish, it never became popular with the public, and nothing ever came of it. It is unlike gold and silver. If you have a silver ring, for example, or a gold ring, every time you touch something, you rub off a little bit of the gold or the silver, and over time, the gold or the silver will wear away. But platinum doesn't wear like that; it just burnishes. I've seen rings that have been worn every day for 50 years or more that look brand new because it doesn't abrade. It doesn't wear like gold and silver, and it's much stronger. And it's only when you have like platinum next to a white gold or a yellow gold that you see how gray the metal is actually. When it's by itself, you're not aware that it's a grayish metal. It has a grayish tone. So
Cracked hammer handles.
now, when I'm ready to relieve this, the first thing I want to do, remember I always ink the surface before I mark it off so I can see where I'm going to be doing my cuts. Always. It has to look right. So again, the first thing you do is assess how much metal do you actually need to go over the edge of the stone to hold it in place securely. and then you can cut away all the rest.
Scoring it, okay.
And marking so I know where I can cut away metal.
Okay. So you're creating a groove for the slot line.
Mm-hmm. Remember our special lubricant.
I love that context though.
But it works.
Pliers are better than those big sausers.
And remember, this filing is done with a barrette file. If you see this in the light, do you see how shiny? I've taken my barrette file and on a sanding stick, I don't have one out of it, but I just went back and forth on edge like this to polish the edges of this so it's nice and smooth. When they grind on a belt sander, the file, when they're shaping it, the grooves from the sanding belt will often be like teeth when the file is hardened and tempered later. So by polishing that smooth, it'll only file straight down. It doesn't cut, undercut, or cut sideways, which is important.